sorry about that. I wasn't paying attention about my settings. And you probably have some echo until now. I didn't check the chat to see how the sound was like. Yeah, silly me. That's this is my fault for rushing. There you go. All right. Why do I have notification about PayPal? They're trying to scare me. This is spam. I don't know why I got that. All right. Sorry about that. Sorry about the little distraction, but yeah. Yeah. All right. So, a little distraction aside. Yeah, the cat is following us back to Kabukicho. I don't know if it's gonna be our bargaining chip to soothe Kasumi? Miss Mifune's heart. Alright, so now we're in. We're in Kabukicho. We walk next to the cops. They didn't say a thing. The MIB with they're trying to dig a hole inside. Yeah, I don't know if they're digging a hole to take the pole out. The lamp, not the lamp post, the electric pole out, or they're digging something, or I don't know. So look, clubs aren't really my scene. No need to go back in here if I don't have to. Enter club. I'm not exactly in the mood to dance. I should get going. Oh. I'm probably the only cop to enter Kasumi's private bar who wasn't already in her pocket. Though with how things turned out, maybe that's not true either. Alright, so the building next to the dance club with the Mifune crest on top with that says DVD Center on the next to the building. I thought it was the DVD Center, but it's actually the bar where the Yakuza live. So it looks like more like Mifune headquarters, who owns the building, than anything else. Alright, so we're gonna enter here. Kasumi, yeah. Welcome back! I assume you took care of that little nuisance for me? I didn't have her sign it. I couldn't in good conscience ruin someone's life like that. And she hands over the contract unsigned. Kasumi ... Let me explain something to you. If I give you something to do, you don't come back until it's done. What? You think you're some sort of moral crusader? Helping out the little guy? What did she tell you anyway? That she was a small town girl who couldn't keep up with the big meanies in Tokyo? Put it that way, and I guess I do sound like I'm asking a bit much. Did she tell you about all the cats that kept escaping, or the ones who wander into nearby businesses? How about the heaps of trash that were piling up around the place? If it weren't for me getting people off her back and cleaning up the place, those cats would probably be dead by now. What we have here, detective, is a trust issue. You were too quick to take the other side because of who I am, or at least who you think I am. Pity. Kazu! Yes, boss. So yeah, Kazu is the Yakuza with the scar across his nose. Take Ito outside and show her what happens when people disappoint me. Don't be too rough. I don't want a repeat of last time. Oh, and leave her face alone. I would hate for someone to see a black eye and think she might be worthy of sympathy. Leave her jacket here. I like it. It's very chic. Did you know my friends tell me when all the police raids are coming? It's pretty handy, really. As a matter of fact, There's one scheduled for tomorrow. I'll be gone, of course. But if they were to find this jacket, well, who knows what they would think. Would be a pity if someone recognized it. Kazo, escort her out. Hello, Alex the Observer. How you doing? Thank you for coming. So this is the continuation of Tokyo Dark Remembrance, the famous indie point-and-click Enigma side-scroller. Sorry, I was taking a sip of energy drink because I was drained at work and I have something scheduled. And instead of canceling my stream, I decided, hey, I'm gonna kick myself in the back and bring myself to bring you quality content. So, how was your day, Alex? Good luck finding that stupid little girl. Oh, Tomo. ... Tomo is with us. Ito ... Kasumi ... Hold on, Kazu! Ito, who is this? He's, I guess he's a stowaway from the cat cafe. ... He is, huh? I see. I love him! Oh! Oh, it's hugging. She's hugging the cat. Oh, look at his squishy little face! Met a couple new friends today, which was always nice. Oh, nice! You visited another streams and you make some friends. Interesting. That's nice. Very nice. I hope your day was as productive as mine. Me, it was productive because of work, but all right. I'm happy for you. I actually am. And now the Yakuza boss is fangirling over a cute little cat. Oh, look at his squishy little face. I can't have a detective beating around such a cute little face. What's his name? What's his name? Beaten? Oh, I think his name is Tomo. Tomo! That's not much of a name for a man, is it? I shall call you Mr. Marshmallow. About that blackmail and beating? Huh? Oh, that? Oh, forget it. Really? Oh, good. Oh, Ito, lighten up. You're not a liability unless you start talking to your cop friends. And you wouldn't do that, would you? No, they likely wouldn't believe me at this point anyway. My thoughts exactly, so cheer up! How can you stay mad when looking at these big little eyes and those little cutie pooty feet? I look at you and I see a woman whose priorities are all wrong, Ito. You don't appreciate what you have, only what you're looking for. That is, until you find it. But then what? What's left? That said, I was serious about one thing. If you talk to any cops about my business, or about my, affection for cats, or anything like that, Kazu might pay a visit to your apartment, and pick up where he left off. But who wants to think about the logistic of dismembering and disposing of a detective's body when you've got this little whiskers rubbing against you? Sashiko was right. You do genuinely love cats, so why make her sign a contract that would end with her having to put the cats down? Sashiko isn't as perfect and cute as she seems. She might love her cats, but she has strange ways of caring for them. Yeah, well, actually, you're gonna laugh, Alex. That wasn't part of the plan. Tomo decided to follow us on his own, and was like, "What are you doing?" And like the detective decided to keep it around, and I find that it was a good idea because we needed the cat as a dampening chip. And Tomo did his job, so hooray Tomo. But yeah, it's as if the cat had an instinct to leave the cafe and follow us, because the cat like instantly know that we were in danger if the cat didn't come along, like one of those sixth sense. So yeah, she might love her cats, but she has strange ways of caring for them. She owes me a great debt, and it's my right to collect it. If her cafe shut down, I would make sure those cats are home, though I can't say the same for their owner. This job is about tough decisions, not legal ones like you cops make. In my business, you have to sleep with the choices you make, not leave them at the door when you hand the case over to the courts. ... Mr. Marshmallow likes being picked up, didn't you? Oh, he is pretty cute. I'm not sure if you meant for this outcome, but I have to say you have some guts coming back like you did. I thought you'd be another pushover cop to keep in my pocket. I underestimated you. And in doing so, I'm giving you information on one of my weaknesses. It's funny really. I spend so much time making sure I'm not seen as the weak woman all these men expect me to be, that I don't feel like myself sometimes. Something I'm sure you understand quite well. Tell you what, I'll let you have that one little weakness of mine. It's only fair. I know so many of yours, after all. In a different life, maybe we could have been friends. Kazu, stand down for now. Ito, consider yourself lucky. I'll let you keep your jacket tonight. Understood, boss. All right. Forget the Cat Cafe contract. I'll get one of my boys to deal with it later. What is it you wanted again? I want to speak to Omega's company president, Higashi, about a girl who signed with his agency. Oh yeah, that's right! Our missing agency president and one of his many projects. What a despicable little man. I'll tell you now, I had no problem taking control of the business from him. I left him as president to keep a few of his clients happy. A decision I regret now. Did you kill him, or where is he? Because, yeah, we heard rumors that Higashi was killed during the takeover. But since she's so nice with us, I'm gonna just casually ask, where is he? Unfortunately, I'm just as in the dark about where he's disappeared to as you are, I'm afraid. A deal's a deal, though. While you were out, I got the address of one of his old hideouts and the code to get in. I can't guarantee you'll find anything there, but I say I'd tell you what I knew, and that's what I know. You haven't sent one of your stooges to check it out for you? Stooges, I like you, but don't push it! As I said earlier, me and my men can't afford to be spotted right now, especially in the area getting so much special attention. Oh, she's talking about at the Shinjuku, the door locked with a keypad. We were wondering how we're gonna get in at some point, but this is it, alright. Special attention? Doesn't Kabukicho get enough attention on his own? Kabukicho is what it is, but this isn't in Kabukicho. This particular spot got his reputation, and subsequently, its extra police patrols a bit more recently. In fact, I heard there's still an ongoing investigation there. I understand you'd be intimately familiar with that area and the incident that happened there. My condolences of the loss of your partner, Detective Tanaka. Oh, okay. My condolences on the loss of your partner, Detective Tanaka, by the way. All the papers are rushing to make you out to be incompetent or worse yet, some sort of psychotic killer. Maddening, isn't it? My friends in police headquarters say you two were close. That's no way to lose someone you love. I suppose it's not too much to ask what really happened. Was there really someone there that night? Thanks for the condolences, but what happened that night isn't something I want to discuss right now. Suit yourself! Let's change the subject back to Higashi. It took a bit of a digging to find that address. Seems he was keeping a second hideout in Shinjuku under a fake name. Now that we know where it is, he probably knows we do. I highly doubt he'd be stupid enough to stay holed up in it. But I also doubt he'd be smart enough to completely clear the place out before he left town either. There's probably something in there that will lead us right to him. Get what you want, then let Kazu know where the slime is so we can straighten him out. You'll get those fantasies of running away out of his head. The code to the door is 11235. Thank you, miss. Investigation +5. It's the only keypad lock on the street. You can't miss it. For what it's worth, I wish you good luck finding your little girl. But remember, you can't save them all, Hayami Hito. Oh, and Ito, thanks for bringing Mr. Marshmallow to me. Being holed up in one place for the last few weeks has been a bit taxing. You know, I remember he loves fresh fish. Fresh fish, huh? Sachiko certainly does have eccentric ideas. Kazu, go pick up some sashimi. Right away, boss. Yeah, what's the matter feeding a cat fresh fish? Sashimi. You don't know where it's been. Alright, let's go to Shinjuku. Shinjuku, considered the commercial heart of Tokyo's metropolis, as well as its seedy underbelly. It's also the location of that quiet back alley where I chased Kazuki and where my life almost fell apart. Alright, boom. One, 1, 2, 3, 5. Alright, let's walk to that keypad. Use keypad! Huh, it worked. Looks like Kazumi's tip wasn't a lie. Enter! Alright. Ugh, what a stench! I know that smell. Anyone who's worked homicide long enough knows it. Oh! We're gonna fall into a dead body. Alright, now we're inside of a apartment. It's poorly lit. The light is flickering slowly, like on and off, and on and off. Not like a neon, like there's a dimmer on it. Alright. Sanity -1, of course. Of course. First door. Open, kick, or pick lock. No. What's the next door? Open door, open lock. Same thing. 1, 2, 3. Oh! At the end of the after 3 doors in, there's a dead body on the ground. Look. Oh, there's I think there's an inscription on the wall too. The words Ruby is written in blood on the wall. Uh-oh, investigation +5. I'm looking at the dead guy. There's no eyes. He has a mustache. This is the source of the smell, alright. The body is in pretty bad shape. Whoever did it took the time to mutilate the corpse. The internal organ has been disturbed, maybe removed. What's this? There's a paper bag with the name Higashi written on it. Did Reina do this? Sanity -10. Ouch. Ouch. There's a lot of flies. I see maggots on the body. Yeah, Oh, hell no. Is it the first? Yeah, the first door I attempted to, there's a red handprint that appeared on both sides on the door, and now the door is shaking frantically. I know it's an illusion, because my sanity is at -19. I'm still stable though. I'm meticulous because I'm at +85. There's even a song. My neurosis is at -30. Not enough self-care. I'm gonna check all the doors just to make sure. Look. Nothing's changed, just the door. Oh, okay, I cannot kick them all. So, apparently the game wanted me to check out the door and then go get closer and get to the... But I worked backwards. But anyway, listen and touch. I'm gonna listen first. It sounds like something is trying to escape from the inside. Touch. The rattling stopped. Why? I touched the door and the rattling stopped. Enter. Okay. This is an abandoned room. I see 2 ladders with some old drape, like a tarp, dusty tarp on them. There's something that fallen on the floor that's been covered in a tarp too. There's photos on the ground, and there's I think it's a broken television. I'm gonna check the television first. This TV doesn't look like it's been used in years, and is covered by a thick layer of dust. I doubt it even works anymore. Yeah, the inside of the apartment is pretty dark. There's no source of light, and nobody's been using that room like since forever. Since 1996, maybe? I'm gonna look at the picture on the floor. Oh, there's pictures of shots of various girls, all of them taken in this room. They don't look like the professional headshots an agency would take. Yeah, they look like they were hostages, but they were not tied down. Like, she has an idol suit on them. She has a nice dress and gloves that match with her dress, with a pink ribbon on her neck that serves as a choker, and she has a scrunchie on her hair, on the left side of her hair. She has light brown hair and beautiful hazel eyes. Another girl, I think I've seen her somewhere. They all look so sad and young. I've got a pretty good idea what these pictures were used for, and the types of people they might have been sent to. Was Higashi using those photos to extort the families of the idols? But yeah, remember that girl. I don't know. I don't remember where exactly. It was last week. She's one of the short hair, the short black hair girl with black eyes. They look great in that picture, but it's probably the flash. So, oh, Reina. So it's true to think you were kept in a place like this. What happened to you? Yep, she's sad in her picture. She's looking away from the camera. She's still wearing her old gothic Lolita outfit. She's having a black choker with a cross and some golden chains around the choker, and her bra straps are made of golden chains as well. That goes. I say bra strap, but it's probably dress straps. Huh? Something's happening. Higashi's here. And we see a picture of an illustration of the mask in the back. And Higashi, he looks like the dead guy in the hallway. He's all full of static. I think it's the ghost. I think we're looking at the ghost of Higashi. You're back early. Oh, Ruby. This is the ghost of Ruby. Yeah. I don't feel well. I think I'll go to bed early tonight. Ruby, don't ignore me. Lately, it's been the same excuses over and over. I don't know what you're talking about. Ruby, my sweet little Ruby. You think because that one song was a hit, you can just stop working? That money's all gone, sweetheart. We spent it all trying to get you a record deal. Don't you think it's unfair to eat my food and stay here for free without doing any work? Ruby, hey, stop crying. Stop crying! I'm talking to you! Please! I didn't mean it! I'll do another song. I'll make it up to you, I promise. I don't wanna. That's exactly what I'm setting up all these meetings for you. You make the right impression with these guys and they'll take you places. Speaking of which, I got a call a little while ago from Masa. Know what he told me? Ruby ... He told me you were being a little disagreeable with him last night at his place. You know what, he's one of our best clients, don't you? The things he can do for your girls is, well, I shouldn't even need to tell you. I sent you to him because he said there was something special about you. In fact, he said out of all the girls here, he particularly wanted to meet you. I did you a big favor by making that happen. Then you repay my generosity by crying and telling me you don't feel well or whatever excuse you come up with next. I couldn't. He tried to. I don't care what he tried to do. You should have let him. Oh my god, it's such a slime. Oh my god. Somehow I'm rooting for Reina right now. Like, yeah, let her kill everyone. When I took you in, you were vulnerable. Tiny girl was failing school. When I saw your potential, I could already tell how pretty you'd be when you were older. Wow. Yuck. That's all those men care about, how I look. So what? You think I took you in because of how smart you were? You're an idol. You're supposed to be looked at. Most men would fall over themselves to meet a pretty girl like you, but you ruin it for everyone when you sit there crying. Oh my god, I hate it so much right now. I'm forced to read those lines and I hate that guy so much. ... What are you doing? I'm sick of looking like an idiot, Ruby. Investigation +5. You made me do this! Now the TV's back on with static. Look at the TV. Oh my god. What are we gonna see? We see the video from the picture. There's an option to look away, but I don't wanna. Okay, that's enough. Look away. Look, still static. Oh, the same thing. Yeah. All right. So if I stay long enough, it's gonna show us the video clip. All right. So exit. I'm hearing those sounds, but I have no idea where they come from. Listen. Nothing to see here. Where's that noise coming from? Oh, door number 3 now has the end mark and touch the door. The noise stopped. Enter. Oh, now I see the ghost of Ruby. She's crying, curled up in the corner of her room with only a mattress and a blanket, no pillows. There is some sort of cabinet where you can file your... There's a large filer here and some boxes, some tart, and a dusty room. All right. Damn it, Ruby! Oh, now the Yigashi's back. It's another scene. We're looking at the past, and now the mask is back. I can't stand to see you like this. You're not gonna feel better staying cooped up in here. Listen, I got you that photo shoot lined up tomorrow. The one with Masa. Are you even listening? Don't make me go back. I don't want to go out. Let me stay here. What's wrong with you? Please, please, don't make me. I'm afraid to go. For as I can tell, all you're afraid of is success. I'm falling over myself to make you a star, but you'll never get anywhere if you lock yourself away. What? You're not going to say anything? You can't treat me this way. I gave you your name, your music, and damn near everything else. Oh, but you think you're special, right? Let me break it up to you, honey. You're not. There's loads of other girls in this business just like you, and they do what they have to without complaining about it. They understand how important it is to keep clients happy, and I'm sorry it's not all butterflies and flowers, but you're not naive little girl anymore. You're not some naive little girl anymore. You're a woman now. Hey, hurt the Ruby. I'm trying to give you some advice here, and you're not even listening. Reina. My name is Reina. What did you just say? Reina? Who's that? Oh yeah, that was the name of some pathetic little foster girl I picked up. You wanna go back to being her? Just say the word and I'll throw you out there myself. If you think you've got it so bad now, let's count the seconds between you hitting those streets and ending up back in foster care or dead in some gutter. Ruby ... Not so talkative now, are we, Reina? Or is it Ruby, the girl who was successful, the girl who could make it, if she could just do what she was told? Sorry, I'm sorry, I lost my temper, but you gotta see things my way. You were special, you know that? I see. I saw so much potential in you. Such a beautiful girl. Such a beautiful young girl. I wanted to raise you up and show you what life could be. Then you reject me and everything I can offer you. It's a damn shame. You're still pretty, Ruby. So pretty. But not when you mope around. Look, I get it. You're a teenager and you want to cry it out, right? Fine. But when you're done with that, you're going back out there. You think I want to send you to all these little meetings with Masa and guys like him? I'd rather you were successful so we didn't have to do that. I'm on your side. If you'd work harder, you wouldn't have to do things like that. Stop! Stop crying! You're not a child anymore! I just want to go home. Home? Where do you think you are? You are home. This is as good as it's going to get for a girl like you. Tomorrow you're going out, we're going to go with Masa and do whatever it is he tells you to do. You'll stop this crying and you'll stop making some money. Investigation +5. Maybe it was a mistake to think you end up being special. Turns out you're just another disappointment. Another whore. Ouch. Look. Okay, now the ghosts disappear and there's something on the mattress. What is it? There's something lying on the mattress. It's a newspaper article dated October 24th, 2004. Exclamation mark! The article's title is One Hit Wonder Ruby Commits Suicide. That can't be! That was over 10 years ago! Her real name was withheld from the press, but her picture is there. According to the article, Higashi went to her room and found it locked. He called to her, but she didn't answer. I thought she must have been tired, he said. She'd be working hard on a new song, quote. He only forced the door when he noticed the smell, and then he found her hanging from the rafters. She would hung herself almost 2 days before. Probably in this room. There's more. Though Mr. and Mrs. Higashi had adopted her years before, Ruby was not made to work and love being an idol more than anything in the world. End quote. Her song Love for Me would go on sale again this month, with all proceeds going to various suicide prevention charities. End quote. I've read enough. The sadness that's in this room is the same awful feeling I felt in the sewers. Is it Reina's? Is this what I'm supposed to see? Alright, let's get out. Room number 2, we can do nothing with it. And alright, I think I'm gonna exit. So, what about the investigation? I feel sick. That monster! How many girls did Higashi pass around and abuse before she murdered him? And Reina, she looked the same as she does now. 16 years old, a child. Higashi had her locked up, and she tried to take back control the only way she thought she could. Except she came back. And all that pain and suffering came back with her. When I was in that room, I could feel it like it was my own. And it's not the first time I felt it. The dark was steeped in it. As soon as I realized it, it was like the air changed. I can sense a pulse now, like a heartbeat following me. But it's not enough. The mask could help me find the door, and I can feel the dark, but the path still isn't open for me. What am I missing? My gut tells me it has to do with the Kamenkai, and the only one alive who knows about it is the old Kawana woman. She has to tell me what happened. Alright, so back to Kamakura to see the old lady leave Shinjuku. Yeah. Kamakura is filled with so many beautiful shrines and temples, and lots of places to hike in the surrounding hills. Kazuki and I like coming here in our time off. It's also the place where my Kawana was held at knife point last spring, and the places where I received the mask from her grandmother. Alright, let's go there. I think I'm gonna pay a little visit to Mai before the grandma. Nothing changed here, still the same bloody laundry. Oh, I cannot even visit the shrine. I'm stuck having to go to the grandmother's house. Pretty straightforward as a narrative, I'd say. Alright. Enter. You! I told you to stay away from my family! Don't drag my grandchildren into this any more than you already have! Stay back! I have questions about the Kamenkai, the group your daughter and son-in-law were part of. You're the only one alive who remembered. Kamenkai? I don't know anything about it! Leave me alone!
Grandma, enough! Listen to yourself! Do you even realize you're lying anymore? Takashi told us everything! And you, Ito, just because his investigation is important to you doesn't give you the right to barge in here!
Sorry, Mai, I didn't know you were at here.
Mai, your grandma and I need to talk. If it upsets you, maybe you should go.
No! I'm not going anywhere! This is the house I grew up in! It's as such, it is as much mine as it is Grandma's. If you have something to say, you can say it in front of me. Just a little while ago, I found out my parents died in some cold and no one even knows why. You think hearing that was easy for me? I want to help you, Ito, but all the deceit and lies are starting to hurt people.
What I'm chasing is so much worse.
Tell that to the poor man in the station! He's in the hospital now, terrified out of his wits!
Oh yeah, the man we gave a dead pigeon to making faint so we could actually leave the island because he he didn't want to make us leave. It was the only non-violent way to get out of the island, by the way.
People aren't here to be used for information and thrown away while you move on. They hate lives too. And bringing up the past can hurt. Surely you of all people understand that.
I do. But ignoring the past won't make it go away. And there's unfinished business from the common kind that needs to be taken care of.
But what's left to talk about? Everyone's dead, right?
I promise to talk to you about it all this later. From now, let me and the detective talk. Go on. You were cooking us dinner, weren't you?
All right. We'll talk about it later. But I'll be in the other room if you need me.
So, you found me out. Now that Mai knows, I suppose there's no point in keeping it a secret any longer. The truth is, my daughter never would have joined the Common Kai if it weren't for me. I convinced her and her husband to join. I was already a member. Da da da! At the time I joined, my husband had left me and I lost my job, suddenly leaving me a single, unemployed mother who could barely support her daughter. That's when Tokimasa found me and he told me the society that stigmatized and shunned me was a fiction, a great machine to be fought, and that my very soul was at stake. Of course, he used me as he did everyone else. I desperately wanted to hear that my struggles weren't my fault. The Common Kai stole everything from me. My youth, my mind, then my child.
And then one day in 1996, they all died. The cause of death was buried and no autopsies were performed. Or if they were hidden. Why?
That's simple. The government didn't care about some dead cultists in the woods and covered it up so the papers wouldn't sensationalize their deaths.
That's it? After everything I found, you expect me to believe that? 12 people died that day and no one knows why. What happened? Tell me the truth.
You want to know what happened so badly? Fine, I'll tell you. They died for nothing, following in the footsteps of a madman who believed life was an illusion. As word of other compounds and grouping rates spread, Tokimasa began warning us that the end was near. He believed the world was collapsing and it was time for him and his followers to abandon the flesh and find purity among the gods. So they drank the Kool-Aid. My Emiko, she didn't die from some conspiracy. She chose death because she no longer had an anchor to reality, and it was my fault. Beyond that, I don't know what happened to them.
No, you do know something. In the report, it says that after the officers cleared the bodies, they found the mask. The same one you handed to me 6 months ago.
Exclamation mark. That's... Tokimasa always kept it to himself, saying it granted him sight into the realm of the kami. I needed it! You don't understand. It allowed us to see strange things and people who were gone. The guru was a fool, a fake, but the mask was real.
There was a rumor that the cult members were killed by one of their own. Surely you didn't.
No, you don't understand. I would never kill my own child. I didn't take the mask. It was given it to me. One day a man, some journalist or such, showed up at my door carrying the mask. I couldn't believe it. I begged him for it, and he stood there smiling at me. His eyes were like none I had never seen. It was strange. All he wanted in exchange for the mask was a picture of Emiko. Wait, what?
When I joined the cult, I was forced to give up my position and only had one left, but I gave it to him nevertheless. I thought if I had the mask, could find her, that maybe she would forgive me. As soon as I had it in my hands, my mind opened. I could hear her voice.
So you went into the sewers chasing after her, thinking you could save her.
Takashi told you all that as well, did he? Yes, it's true. Emiko was crying out to me, begging me to find her and free her from a dark place. I would have given anything to hold her in my arms again and plead for her forgiveness. I don't care if you believe me or not.
Just like Kazuki was calling out to me. I do believe you. We're probably some of the few people left alive who know what this mask is capable of. If you really thought it would help you find her, then why'd you give it to me?
Because I was wrong. At first, I only followed whispers. Then, I found myself in a strange labyrinth, chasing after her shade. The days bled together. I lost track of my grandchildren, of the shrine. It was an illusion. No matter how hard I tried, I never found her. I only became more and more disconnected from the world around me. I descended into madness. I was being used again, just as Tokimasa had used me so many years before. I tried getting rid of it, throwing it away, burning it. None of it worked. It always came back. And when I did, the vision and whispered only got worse. So I put it out of my mind and tried as best as I could to live a life of solitude and ignore the screams of my daughter. Then you came. And when you did, the mask was screaming out in voices I'd never heard before. I thought it was a sign, so I gave it to you. I didn't even have time to breathe a sigh of relief before I heard a gunshot ring out. No one else ran. I think I was the only one who knew that sound for what it was.
She heard the gunshot because of the mask? She was still connected somehow after she passed it on.
I thought the mask was punishing me once again by taking Mai away from me. Instead, it had passed tragedy to another. I'm sorry. Perhaps the knowledge of the mask should die with us.
There is one other person who knows about the mask. A girl named Reina. Does the name mean anything to you? ...
No. I don't know anybody by that name. Do you expect me to know everyone who's been touched by the mask?
No, but you were involved with a group that worshipped it. Are you sure you're telling me everything?
Yes. What good would accusing an old woman do? Unless you're chasing someone too. That must be it. Mai told me you lost someone, your partner in the police, is that right? If I'm right, then I suggest you stop your search. The place I was shown by the mask was not meant for the living. I barely escaped with my life. Stop while your mind and body remains intact! What if I told you there was another option?
What other option?
In the months since I met you, I have time to examine the ancient texts in this shrine. And as the mask got further away, it loosened its grip on my mind. I knew it would someday make its way back to me, and so I became determined to find a way to protect myself and my grandchildren from its influence. The darkness of the common Kai and their ritual object are but manipulation used to sever our connection with what is truly divine. The mask breeds darkness. Dark forces can invade all matter of living and unliving things, driving them to violence or death. That which is evil cannot be used or tolerated. It must be destroyed. It is the only way to save us from its grip.
Destroy the mask? I thought you just said it couldn't be done.
Not physically.
Grandma? Is everything alright? I overheard you talking about that mask again.
Yes, dear, but you needn't worry. In fact, it's good you're here, as this talks involve you. My, you've trained in exorcism and purification rituals for quite some time, haven't you? Such a ritual could purify the mask and turn it into a mere piece of wood. Given we gather the right materials, of course. I can tell from the look in your eyes that you think me to be senile, but I'm quite serious. Even modern rituals have ancient roots, and with enough convictions, they're still capable of great power. Before, I was content to die as long as the mask didn't hurt my children, as I was too feeble to do what was necessary myself. But now, seeing you here, I see a second chance to do what is right. If you truly do know what the mask is, then you must help me destroy it.
Slow down. I didn't come here to be involved in a ritual or exorcism or whatever you call it. I only want the truth about the common Kai, which you still haven't given me.
You're a stubborn one, aren't you? So be it. I can see there is only one way to change your mind. The only trace of what happened that day would be at the common Kai compound itself. The records of its location are lost and were never made public, but I know where it is.
What's the catch?
Go there. Search for your truth. See that worshipping the mask as wrath. When you return, you'll help me destroy it.
What makes you so confident I'll change my mind?
I went back once, years ago. In all honesty, I'm not sure why. Perhaps to remind myself of my sins. What I saw and felt in that place, it was tainted by darkness and death. Those two things are all the mask will bring you. And there is something else.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
The heavy, unnatural air I felt when I returned to the compound. It had the same stench, the same quality of the tunnels where I searched for Emiko.
Sounds like superstition to me. So what exactly is it you want in exchange for the information?
I believe the energies of the mask and that place are linked. I want you to bring something back from there. Anything. It might help in the ritual. Looking for the truth will not bring you peace, detective. Purifying the mask very well might. Remember that. The compound is in the forest of Aokigahara. The compound is in the forest of Aokigahara.
Aokigahara? Hey, that's the suicide forest.
I know that name somewhere. This is where Logan Paul fucked up. I remember that place. Yeah, don't fuck with the suicide forest. If you see some dead people when visiting there, inform someone, but don't film it. And don't post it on YouTube. People are gonna get pissed at you. For the right reasons. Suicide Forest, what a dreadful name. Though I suppose those woods have seen their fair share of tragedy and death.
Ito, you can't just go charging in there. It's dangerous. What if you get lost? GPS doesn't work in there, and I heard even compasses won't point north. Not only that, but, well, a lot of people go there to die. I don't think you should go. You two keep talking about that mask like it's some evil spirit causing you pain, but I think the pain you're feeling isn't caused by your mask. It's just you. So many nights after that girl died in the shrine, I had nightmares, Every corner I went around, I thought I'd see her there. It wasn't a ritual or a charm that made me better, though. I just stopped listening to the fear. I confronted it. When you took me to see Takashi, that was the first time I'd felt Kamakura since April. The first time I left Kamakura since April. It's embarrassing to admit it, but I was scared. And yeah, Takashi telling me all that stuff about mom and dad was scary, but it was the truth. I wasn't holding from some demon I invented myself. Anyway, I know you might not listen to me, but I don't think you should put yourself in danger just so you can keep chasing your demons.
Maybe you're right, but some demons have a way of spreading to others. Seeing the common Kai compound is something I have to do.
Well, it's your choice, but Aokigahara is huge. How are you going to find one compound?
Mai makes a good point. It's been a long time. Are you sure you remember where it is?
Of course I do. I know what you two must think of me, but I'm not senile. It's a hike away from a bus stop on the outskirts of Narusawa. We used to go into town occasionally for supplies. Several miles from the bus stop, there's a clearing and a path there, used to time by the Forest Service. I'll draw you a map before you leave. It continues from quite some time and eventually will be blocked off. Keep going forward and don't turn back or leave the path. The forest can play tricks on you. Oh, is that gonna be a maze? Oh, I do hope it's gonna be a maze. The forest is gonna mess up with my mind. I got a feeling.
Supposing the path is still there, it seems pretty incredible to me that the compound would have been left alone all these years.
It still stands. After all, why would they bother to go and dismantle it? Go! Search for whatever truth you'll think you'll find. But be careful, detective. Do what must be done, then leave. Staying there is dangerous. I hope that once you enter that place and feel the energy I did, you'll have the sense to see what I never could. You understand, don't you? Investigation +5. The mask must be purified. Tanaka comes first, I understand. Depends on what I find. I'm gonna say I understand. Because I am 100% with that grandma. If I can destroy the mask, if I can supernatural this shit over there with salt and fire. The cork treatment! And then I'm gonna sing, carry on my wayward son, don't you cry no more. Like I'm gonna air guitar with my leg, just like Dean. Good! I'll begin preparation for the ceremony regardless. Mai, see her out. Alright. Oh! I take 3 steps and I'm intercepted by Mai.
She's never said anything like that to me before. You must have really scared her. Listen, I'll help with this ritual because I think it'll help Grandma get better. But don't get yourself killed. I know in your eyes I'm probably just a kid, but I know how much it hurts to walk the truth. Takashi obsessed over the past, and I was miserable not knowing. Grandma almost went insane on top of that. Grandma said it herself, you're still young. You should forget about all this and start over. And you might not want to hear this, but listening to you two talk about mask and spirit, well, you sounded like that girl at the shrine.
Oh.
It scares me and it should scare you too. Take care of yourself, Ito.
So she's following me, right? Walking left and right. Cannot go anywhere, right? Well, I realized then
when I was checking my trophies for fun, remember when I used my gun to shoot the bamboo to grab the photo? I could have just. There was a feeble bamboo tree. I could have just yanked out of the ground if I had taken a few steps further and just take it. Like I think it was a fallen cherry tree branch or something like that. Like I didn't need to shoot at the bamboo and waste a bullet and be unprofessional. All right, leave Kamakura. Is the guy coming? Okay, the guy's not there. Perfect. 120 kilometers from here on another island is Aokigahara. Info.
Aokigahara, better known as the Suicide Forest. Despite its name, the volcanic earth it grows on makes the forest beautiful and green. Every year, however, a large number of people wander intending to be their final resting place. Occasionally, authorities have to come through it for new bodies.
Yeah, I see some videos of it. It looks like the forest has the same aura, the same energy as Princess Mononoke. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see some forest spirits like rattling. I forgot their name, but yeah, let's go to Aokigahara. Oh, it's gloomy. It's gloomy. There's not much light, and it's a bit foggy on top of that.
Finally, this must be the path of the old Kawana woman was talking about. If her story is true, all I need to do is follow it to find the Common Kai's old compound. Let's hope it's that simple.
Yes, let's.
No time to sit here and think it through. I need to get out of these woods before nightfall.
Yeah. Alright, let's walk it off. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. No interaction. Getting foggier and foggier. Keep going. Yes, the Kodama. Hey, hello, Missy. Kodama is the name of the spirits from... Yes, thank you very much, Miscellaneous. How you doing? You've been lurking for a while? Keep going. Alright. Oh, it looks the same. Oh, am I looping? I think I am. Yep. How's it going? I'm doing good. Thank you very much. Came back from work. It was pretty ordinary. I had some lunch. I ate some cookies. I wanted to take some rest. And then I woke up like, oh, I was supposed to be on 15 minutes ago. And I was like, oh, gotta prepare. So, yeah, besides being 30 minutes late, I was doing good. So I don't mind. Like, it's still gonna be a 4-hour stream. There's something on the ground. Ojizo-sama. Are those little Buddhist statues on the ground? They're red. Yes, they are.
3 statues covered in moss and undergrowth.
It looks like one is missing. Yep, it's a set of 4 and the third one is destroyed. They have a little red cloth tied around their neck or bellies. And yeah, interesting. Ojizo-sama.
A depiction of Ojizo-sama.
Nice.
It's said that praying to these statues can help guide the soul of children who die young.
They look so old and forgotten. It's kind of sad to see them abandoned like this. Okay, I was wondering if I had to speak on top of the children because they were like playing and laughing really loud. I was about to say, "Keep it down, you kids! Shut up! I'm trying to read." All right. Oh my God!
How could these statues help anyone in such a dark place?
I want to believe that they could have helped me. A depiction of, oh yeah, the same thing. Another dose of laugh. Okay, I didn't lose my neurosis from Keep going. Oh, this is new. I'm inside of sewers. Oh, it's a repeat. I see Reina and he's holding Kazuma at knife point. She's looking at me with her crazy eyes. This isn't real. Reina, what is she doing here? Huh? Where am I? No, anywhere but here. I don't want to remember this. Why now? Ayami, why did you come here? Detective Kazuki Tanaka. Yeah, it's a repeat. I'm reliving that scene. You left me to die again, haven't you? It was your fault that this happened to me. You're so selfish. Yeah, this was written in red. You never care about what happened to anyone but yourself. People who get hurt along the way are just collateral damage. I'm giving him a devil voice. It's all about you and what you want. You. You're not looking for me. You only want to hurt the girl, to hurt the old woman, to see everyone who gets in your way suffer. No, that's not true. I wouldn't have done anything to change what happened to you. Make it go away. I can't bear to look anymore. Stop. Make it stop. I don't want to remember. What a great idea. Remembering hurts, doesn't it? Let me take it all away, all that pain. Let's forget together, Ayami-chan. Yeah, it's okay. And now there's letters appearing on the screen that says "Let's forget together," overlapping on top of each other, making lines. Let's forget together. Let's forget together. Let's forget together. Oh, it's not even giving me a choice. Let's forget together. Left, right, up or down. Let's forget together. One left, up or down. Let's forget together. I don't have a choice. I'm gonna pick Kazuki. And then I'm back. I'm back at the entrance of the forest. And I cannot go back. I can only move forward. Still foggy. No idea where I'm going. Keep going. I'm looping. Because it's the same background over and over and over. Oh, what's this? Pick up? Oh, the third Ojizo statue! I feel a familiar person as I pick it up. Okay, that's nice. Can I go back? Not even. Okay, I think I'm gonna loop. If I loop back to the 3 Ojizo-sama statue, I'm gonna put it with the other. Keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah. Nope. What's this now? I'm waking up. This is the scene where I wake up from the hospital. Or was I in my bed? I'm reliving another memory. Alright, this is a pretty what the fuck right now. So, how was your day, Lani? Woo! Alright. Okay, we're reliving a memory. This is Kazuki who's there. Jeez. The way you were sleeping, I thought you'd never wake up. My day was okay, can't complain. Nice. Good. Like just an ordinary day. I wish all days were like that. Like nothing happened, like ups and downs. No. Living up through life. One day at a time. Huh? Where? Kazuki! Oh, thank goodness you're okay! I knew I'd find you. Find me? What are you talking about?
I haven't gone anywhere. I saw you on the ground, Reina. She slit your throat. That must have been a hell of a nightmare you had. Nothing a good cup of coffee can't fix. Speaking of which, I fixed the coffee machine, so we can officially file that case as closed. Hey, you okay? You look a little out of it. Take your time getting ready. I'll be in the other room. Yeah, thanks, Kazuki. What is this? I was looking for something, wasn't I? Why can't I remember? My heart's beating a mile a minute. I can't shake this feeling of dread that's hanging in the air. This is real.
Gotta go back to learning while I make s'mores. Yeah, thank you for the lurk. Thank you for stopping by and telling me about the Kodama. And s'mores. I haven't had s'mores in a while. Yummy. Enjoy the s'mores.
This is real, right? I want it to be real.
Go to the living room. Yeah, I don't have a choice.
Kitty! The kitty's here. Welcome back to the real world, sleepyhead. Huh? You're not dressed? You didn't forget about our picnic, did you? Picnic? We were gonna have a picnic in the park and see the cherry blossoms, remember? I know it's not exactly traditional, but I figure we could grab a pizza on the way over too. It's an important time of year after all. Did you forget that too? Don't you remember when the cherry blossom fell and you saved those two girls at the shrine? You're a hero!
Oh, is that what the mask wants me to do? Wants to override that sad memory with a happy memory? I save Reina and Mai, and there was no murder, and Kazuki was never killed, and I'm still happy at my work, and I still have my job at homicide. Or violent crime. That's the name of the division. At violent crime.
Saved? No, I'm no hero. She died. I killed her. She's always trying to stop me from. Kazuki, something doesn't feel right. This isn't where I'm supposed to be. Of course it is. We're together. The sun's out. We've got Lady Fluff.
Sanity -5.
Yeah!
Lady Fluffington's happily.
Yeah!
Isn't this what you wanted? With your partner gone, with your parents gone, Lady Fluff and I are the only family you got left. This is where you belong. And we'd love you, Ayami-chan. That's why you'll come with us. Come on. We gotta get going. Go? Where are you taking me? Somewhere safe. Safe? Why? Where was I going? Where's the path? The path isn't for you. It leads to suffering. So let's leave the path and be happy. Forever.
Go to picnic. No, I don't want to go to picnic. The game is making me go to picnic now. There's a girl in the back. Why is she with us? Reina is with us. This is spring. I'm wearing a yukata. I'm drinking beer. Kazuki is having a. I was about to say a Hawaiian T-shirt. It's like it looks like a Hawaiian shirt, but it's the chrysanthemums, like the national Japanese flower that's printed all over his shirt. And he's having a margarita pizza. I can tell from the bocconcini cheese and the basil leaf on top of the pizza.
Isn't this nice? We're all here like one big happy family. We don't need anyone else. 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 We don't need anyone else.
We don't need anyone else.
It's better this way! Stay here! Stay here! Stay where it's safe! Stay here and rot, Ayami!
Kazuki, what's the matter with you?
Nothing is the matter! We're exactly where we need to be! This is also wonderful! I've taken you somewhere safe, just like I promised, far away from places you don't belong. You'll stay here, so you can't hurt anyone anymore. Free from all those pesky, painful memories, so let's forget together. Lie down where it's comfortable and stay there, forever and ever and ever.
No! You're scary, Kazuki! Why are you doing this? And there's tree branch on the top of the frame! It's very, very, very unsettling! They weren't lying about the horror aspect. It's not gory horror, it's like psychological horror. I kinda like that sort of horror. Ignoring the pain won't make it go away. Kazuki wouldn't want me to forget. He would tell me to keep going. I know this place. I've been here before. It's drenched in the same suffering as it was then. Reina, why did you take me there? Wait. Now everything is black and white. Everything is black and white and static. The eyes on Kazuki has been blackened out. The eyes on top of me has been blackened out. And Reina's eyes are glowing green. And it says, remember, don't make me remember. Is that what they're saying? Yeah, it says, don't make me remember over and over and over again on the screen. And it turns on to red. Don't make me remember.
Why won't you leave me alone? Why do you want to hurt me so badly? Why did you come here? Don't make me remember.
Don't make me remember. Stop. Sanity -1. I'm still stable somehow. I'm at -25. Investigation is +100. My investigation is maxed. Max. I'm in meticulous at 100. I'm stressed at -30 with my neurosis. But yeah. Stop. Which stops would I want to be too quick? Sorry. Not this one. Oh, it's the same one, doesn't move. My cursor doesn't move, it's the same stop. Oh, and I'm back in the forest. I've never felt Reina's presence so strongly before. If I didn't come to my senses, I might have. Why now? What's in this forest that she doesn't want me to see? Now the music's picking up. Okay. Keep going. Keep going. Even though it's a loop, I'm trusting the path. Oh, I'm back to where I'm started. And now I can place a statue with the investigation +1, sanity -1. The air completely changed when I placed the statue with the others. The forest doesn't seem so dark now, and I can see a clearing up ahead. Is it over? Reina, are you still here somewhere? Alright. Keep going. This must be it, the Common Tide compound. I finally made it. Alright, the first time I was there, It loaded me into the sewer, but now it's like I'm back to... I think I'm back to where I belong. I finally made it. Looking at it now, I can't help but feel underwhelmed. For all the secrecy, classified documents, and foreboding stories, all I see are drab gray structures in a forest clearing. But it's eerie. Over a decade ago, 12 people died here and this compound was left standing as a grim reminder. It gives me the creeps. I should find what I came here for and get back before sundown. What was Reyna trying so hard to prevent me from finding here? Alright, let's see what's... It's still looping. Oh, here's the compound. I see a gray house. Stairs. I'm going up the stairs. There's a door. Enter. That place looks burned down. I'm not gonna enter here. There's another place I can enter from. And then... Oh! I got startled by the... there were two pictures. I think there were two ghosts that appeared right in front of me. Like, poof! And this is Isako. There's two young women talking to each other, but they're dead. This is Isako. She looks related to Reyna. She has red hair and green eyes just like her, but wearing different clothes. She's wearing white with red stripes shirt and a yellow jacket on top of that. And she's wearing pants. I can't let my daughter be in the ritual. So Reyna was involved. I see. And this is Emiko. Oh, this is Mai's mother, but she looks so young. She has braids. She has orange red hair and green eyes. She doesn't. Yeah, she looks very young. That's not for you to decide. You know her importance. What the guru says she can show us. But she's my daughter. Tokimasa hasn't told us what he's going to do to her. She is our daughter, Isako. Oh, ... What if it doesn't work like he said? She's so young. You doubt him? Now? It's because she's so young that she was chosen. Her mind is not stained by regret, sadness, or corruption. She's perfect. I know that. Just... Then why hesitate? The Kuru tells us we're approaching the moment that will bring us true peace. The culmination of everything we work for. Somehow your child is the focal point. He says she will be granted a sight even more profound than his own. She can lead us. I believe Hisako is Reina's mom. I only want to make sure she's okay. He promised me she'd be safe, but now I'm not so sure. The guru will make sure she's taken care of. She'll want for nothing and be blessed with new sight. It's the only way. The world is on the brink of ruin. There's no time left. My old children will... Emiko, don't worry. They'll be safe. No! My old mother betrayed me. She dragged my children away to die in the field. I'm sorry. I must be strong. Soon we will have no more worries and transcend our flesh. You know, don't you? I saw you outside when he told us. Yes. All of the things I studied, they were only ever used by corrupt people to control one another, to hurt one another. Soon we'll be free of all that. We'll escape the suffering of this world and be reborn. And it will be Reina who shows us the way. She will be the bridge. You're right. I always knew she was special. Even when she was growing inside of me, I could feel it. Promise me again. Promise she'll be taken care of. Investigation +5, and then the ghosts disappear. Alright, I'm gonna investigate the rooms. Enter here. Oh, now I see the ghost of Reina, a very, very young... I believe she's not even 5-year-old.
She's like 3.
Mommy!
Now we see Isako next to her. Reina!
Where are you? I missed you.
Shh! Keep your voice down, sweetheart. I can't stay long.
Why not? Why don't you stay with me anymore?
Well, that's complicated. The guru thinks it's best if we're apart for a while. He has big plans for us, and for you especially.
Who cares about all that?
Honey, it's not that simple.
Why not? Why won't they let us be together?
Because you're so pure and perfect. I know you love me, but I'm no good. If I stay with you, No. He says I will corrupt you. But I'm so weak, I wanted to see you. It's our little secret, okay?
Okay. Mommy, is it my fault you can't stay with me anymore?
Oh, Reina, no, of course not. It's me. You're going to be a big, important person someday. I can't hold you back. I know that doesn't make a whole lot of sense right now, but someday you will understand. Tokimasa has big plans for you. He told me so himself. He says you're the key to everything because you're so pure. Remember why we left the city? Because everyone's so mean and out for themselves? They're all stained by corruption, but not us. Not you anyway.
I thought you said we were going home.
We can't. Tokimasa says the great machine's done for, and that all those corrupt people will kill each other in wars, and we will be left. But you will be there to guide them soon. You've been chosen by Tokimasa.
Die? I don't want anybody to die.
Yes, me neither, sweetie. But like I said, Tokimasa has figured out a new ritual, and you'll be able to help everyone.
I don't understand. Why are you saying all these weird things?
Now, Reina, it's not easy for me either. But it's not about what we want all the time. If you do this, it'll help me. You want to help Mommy, don't you?
Yeah, I guess.
Exactly. So let's smile, okay? Hey, guess what?
What?
Before the ritual, there's gonna be a big celebration just for you. It'll be a big feast.
What's that mean?
Oh, it's a big meal where everyone gets to eat all the food they want. It's like a party. Doesn't that sound fun?
I guess so.
Then I can come to see you again.
Do you promise?
Yeah. Afterwards, we all go out together for the ritual.
All together? I thought you said it was just me.
Like I said, sweetheart, you've been chosen. Tokimasa says you'll gain the sight to guide us to salvation.
Okay.
Hey, don't look so sad. You'll get me crying if you do. You don't want to see Mommy cry, do you?
No.
Good. Reina, I need you to listen to me now. Here, I want you to have this. It's Mommy's amulet, the one I've kept since I was little. I want you to have it for the ritual. When it starts, I want you to hold it and keep your eyes shut, okay? If you get scared, just hold it tight and think of me, okay?
But that amulet is yours. Don't you need it? What if something bad happens to you?
It's more important that you have it now. Promise me you'll do what I ask.
I promise.
Let's make a pinky promise.
Okay.
And you know what happens when you break a pinky promise, right?
Yeah. You said my pinky would fall off.
Exactly. And we wouldn't want that now, would we? After tomorrow, things might be different. maybe even a little scary. But it's not all bad. It's not all bad. The most important thing is that Tokimasa told us we'll be together. I love you, Reina.
I love you too, Mommy.
Investigation +5. And the girls disappear. Alright. This part of the house has been burned down. That was a scene. Alright, let's move to the other part of the This must be burned down too. Enter. Oh yeah, it's the party. There's 4 people. The men's are eating together, the women's are eating together, and Reina is all by herself, not eating. It's like everybody is eating in front of her. Some chairs has been knocked down on the floor. The tables are here, but everything is ghost. The food is ghost. The peoples are ghosts. Let's see this person. This is Yuji. Oh, Reina. Maybe you shouldn't be here.
Huh? Why not?
The feast isn't for you, it's for us. The impure must prepare themselves. Oh, this is where the food is poisoned. Oh, this is how they drink the Kool-Aid. Oh. Don't eat the food. You're gonna be left alive. We're the impure. We eat poisonous food, but we're not supposed to tell you it's poisonous. Tokimasa says the impure must purify themselves by feasting and expunging the darkness from their bodies. If I can remain uncorrupted, even someone worthless like me will be able to ascend to a higher plane.
I don't think you're worthless.
Oh, ...
Everyone keeps telling me I'm so special. But no one visits me anymore, and where's everyone else? Are they hiding from me now too?
The others are with the guru preparing themselves for tomorrow. Don't worry, Reina. Everything will be clear tomorrow. There's nothing to fear. Okay, that was Yuji. Let's see that red-haired guy. If that's Reina's dad...
Hey, can I have a little of that?
Minoru.
The great Tokimasa instructed us not to give you any food at the feast. Don't you see? You are pure. The feast, the indulgence, is there to test us, to show us that we are corrupted with the stains of impurity.
There are Japanese voices I can hear in the music.
It is a reminder of how the great machine of man keeps our soul shackled and chained. Those who are cleansed must not turn away from the righteous path.
Right. But
You're very lucky, oh yes, so lucky, to be in Tokimasa's favor. He chose you! He chose you to be the bearer of the mask, to see the great door to the pure realm. Those other children who were taken, that too was a test, to find the most pure among you. You understand, don't you?
I don't know.
Oh, yes, of course not. You are but a child. Tokimasa says, you children are much wiser than us, that your understanding of the world is untainted.
Where's Mommy?
Mommy? Oh yeah, I imagine that she's with the guru. She's in need of the guru's love. Yes, her mind has gone astray of late. At such a key moment. The guru will show her the way, don't you worry. Mother, father, sister, brother, it doesn't matter. We are your family. You should go back to your bed. I don't know why the guru lets someone so important wander freely. What if something happened to you, like the others?
What others?
Do not fear, child. The great Tokimasa's prophecy will come to pass, and there will be no fear very soon. You should go to sleep, child, and remember, do not eat this meal. It is food for us, the pitiful.
Oh dear.
Now, on the ladies' side, there's a woman with short black hair. She's eating with chopstick, and then we have Hemiko. This is Midori. Oh, she has a round face. She looks nice. Alright, Midori.
What's wrong? Why are you looking at me like that?
We need to find a voice for Midori. Apparently her hairs are dark green. They were not black. Because, yeah, her name means green. She's named Green! Green, but... Green. Nothing. It's nothing. The ritual is soon. It will be a time of great change. Go away.
Why?
Midori ... Tomorrow you will guide us. But look at you, so young. We must be resilient. Fear is a pure emotion. All forms of life feel fear. Fear is not weakness, but a test. You are testing me. The guru is wise.
Are you okay? You look at me funny again.
It's nothing. What do you want?
Do you know where Takashi is?
Weak. They're weak. Don't think about them. Don't cloud your thoughts. You must remain as you are. You needn't worry. Tokimasa will guide us. Just wait. Alright, this is Emiko.
What's wrong, Emiko?
I don't remember what voice I gave her. Oh, Reina, what are you doing here? You scared me.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. You didn't mean it, did you?
No.
Then there's nothing to worry about. Do you want something?
Why isn't Takashi or the baby here with you?
He and his sister were not meant for the path of purity. Not like you. It's the night before the ritual. I must unburden myself from thoughts of them.
What's unburden mean? Unburden? Unburden?
Unburden, Reina. It means I have to forget them. Forget the children, Emiko. Becoming too attached to our offspring is part of mankind's great machine. It is a lie. This was a test. They did not pass. You must. We are so close to our goal. Yes, of course. I will not shackle myself to meaningless connections. Reina, don't worry. Tomorrow is the great ritual Tokimasa's vision. And you're the guest of honor. Everything will be alright.
Really?
Yes, of course. Now run along. Alright, everybody's disappearing. Keep walking forward. That was it, right? Is there another vision? Exit. So that means if I go back, I'm gonna see the ghost of the ritual. Oh, look. What's this? Looks like a simple wooden amulet. How did I not notice it before? Yeah, it's an old lucky charm. What is this? I feel strange. Like I'm back there again. It has purple feathers on it. There's a little green bead with a red strings attached to it. And there's some sort of symbol. Looks like an hexagon inside of two circles. Oh. Oh, she's wearing the mask. I see. Okay, I'm seeing ghost vision. I see young Reina wearing the mask. Now the mask is smiling at me. Like it's distortioning and smiling at me. And then there was Midori dead on the ground. And she was standing on top of it. Where am I? The forest path. I saw things and started running. When I found the amulet, it cut away the fog that's been surrounding me and showed me the truth. Sanity -5. Uh-oh. The mask, the common Kai, Reina was there the whole time. Sanity -31. How am I still stable? I don't get it. Maybe minus sanity is that I'm clear-minded. If I have plus sanity, I would be crazier. But I think I'm
I think that's how I am supposed to see it. Reina was there the whole time. They all killed themselves and made her wear the mask. That day was when it started, when Reina became the mask bearer, when her suffering truly began. The pulses of the dark has changed again, and the fuzzy image I had before had snapped into focus. Everything I need to put an end to, this is in my hands.
Somehow I'm on the subway station, and yeah, it's sundown.
How long has it been, I wonder? A man in a sewer, a girl with red hair, and a detective chasing them both. No, I'm no detective anymore, only a puppet stupidly dancing on his strings.
So I guess I needed the amulet for the ritual.
That doesn't sound like me. I'm so stretched out it feels like the slightest breeze could topple me. Each time I get close to the truth, something drags me away. Or maybe all those horrible things haven't happened yet, and I'm just riding the train home when Kazuki will be waiting for me. In not another life, maybe there's an Ayami that's happy. Instead, I'm stuck in the life I've got, and I don't know how much more I can take. Did I really see all those things in the forest? Was that real? Has any of it been? I don't know anymore. Every time I get a handle on the rules, something comes along and breaks them. But there were things I saw, things I couldn't have known about Tokimasa's Kamenkai on my own. With me, there's a little wooden mask that so many died for, and now I'm planning to use it myself. It doesn't feel right. It was her pain that I felt again in the compound. Even now, the dark doesn't seem so unfamiliar. I can feel it calling to me. That must have been the moment that changed everything. The focal point of all of her misery. The dark is steeped in that same torment. The suffering of a sacred little girl. I wonder if it's the real Rain I've seen, or is that girl long dead? Either way, whatever is left of her is in the dark with Kazuki. My only chance to see Kazuki again is to go into those filthy tunnels and find the door. Only then will I have any hope of using it to change his fate. But I'd be walking into a trade where the other side had their hand behind their back. I'd be forced to accept the cost without question. Kazuki Tanaka, the man I've suffered so much for, has been silent. To find him in the door, I'll have to use the mask. I've seen what Reina's become as a result of the mask. Would that happen to me? Now that I know the way, is that what I really want? That horrible object was made out of suffering. Two different groups fed it with the death of innocence. Why play its game? The entirety of the new Kamenkai died for it. It drove me and the man I love to the darkest depth we've never known. Why shouldn't I destroy it? I know why. Because I'd be destroying Kazuki and Reina along with it. I've done everything I can to prepare myself, but there's no more time to think. It's time to put an end to all this, one way or another. Shinjuku and Kamakura, the two places where my path started, are also where it has to end. This is it. I need to choose. Will I follow the path further into the darkness or return to the light?
Now I have to choose between going back to Shinjuku or Kamakura. Is it the end of the game already? I feel like it's the end of the game. No, I'm going back to Kamakura to destroy it. I'm not going to go back into the darkness. I'm not going to go back in the sewer where Reina and Kazuki is. I'm not crazy. But I might plan to do another playthrough off stream to see what the other path leads to. But right now, to Kamakura to put an end to all things.
It's foggy and it's late. It felt strange to be back on those streets, knowing everything I did. Ancient cults, a troubled family, and a girl named Reina, all united by the history of death and suffering caused by a simple object. All that meaningless death of innocent people. And for what? To protect mankind? To make us better? Don't make me laugh. No more! I've gone down the rabbit hole far enough. I refuse to be a slave to the mask any longer. I'll destroy it, turn it back to ashes, and do the world a favor. My final defiant act as reality breaks apart at the seams. The Kawanas are waiting at the shrine. They know as well as I did the torment the mask brings with it. Let's hope the old woman can do what she says she can.
Alright. Okay. I'm hearing voices, but they're coming from outside. They're not coming from the game. Because I'm leaving my windows open because it's very hot. And like when people walk, because since I'm near a window, like near the street, like people walk by, I can hear their talk. I can hear them talk. It's like, whoa, I'm going crazy here. Okay. Oh, everybody's at the shrine. The mask is pestering me. As soon as I cross the gates, the mask is here. I see a light. Now I'm crossing the gate shrine again. It's making me... Not again! I won't let you control me! Why now? Is it trying to stop me? As soon as I crossed the gate, I was brought back into the entrance of Kamakura. And then... now I'm back up in front of the train station. Why now? Is it trying to stop me? This mask, born out of death and suffering, shouldn't be in this world. Maybe those people were trying to restore things. Why am I thinking about that? I have to keep moving. What is this feeling? Fear? I'm afraid to go forward. I have to go back. I can't move. Death. Everything about this place feels like death. What if I'm wrong? Kazuki, Reina, they could still be down there. That's what it wants. It's why I need to destroy it. But, oh God, what will happen? Why is it pleading with me? All those lives trapped in the mask wants to be free, don't they? Then why? I could still turn back. Now's my last chance. I'm so confused. What do I do? No, I'm not going back. They gave me the opening to go back. I'm not doing that. Alright. They let me cross the bridge. Enter shrine. Thank you. Alright. They were giving me a scare to make me doubt myself. Now I can walk past the shrine. Mai is here.
Huh? Ito? So you came after all?
Yes, of course she did. She knew it was the right thing to do. You brought something, didn't you? From the compound?
I did. I found an old wooden amulet. You were right. The darkness I felt there was the same.
Seriously? Wait! This is actually real?
When I was there, I saw visions from the past, of people who are gone now. I know about the ritual Tokimasa tricked them into performing. How could you have let it happen? She was just a girl.
There's no answer I can give that would satisfy you.
No answer? Is that the best you can do? That's why you fled, isn't it? You knew all about this Tokimasa's ritual and what would happen to everyone who has left behind. Yet you took Mai and Takashi and Ren and did nothing to stop it.
Stop it? What could I have changed? And Miku knew what staying meant for her children as well as I did. She was willing to die, however Tokimasa told her to. She was willing to die, however Tokimasa told her to. I couldn't persuade my own daughter to save herself. You think I didn't try? The police would have never believed an old woman talking about ancient rituals. I had no choice.
They were monsters.
They weren't monsters. They were lost. looking for answers in a world that had none for them. Much like you, like us. In my years with the mask, I could hear them sometimes in the darkness along with voices I did not recognize. I always thought they were vengeful, restless, punishing me for my sins. Once we purify the mask, perhaps they will forgive us. Did you find the girl chasing you, this Reina? Did you ask her forgiveness?
Forgiveness? I'm not sure if that's possible anymore. After everything that girl went through, all of her self-hatred and sorrow are part of the mask now. I felt it all at this shrine the day I shot her. Do you think that this will put a stop to all of it? The whispers, Reina, all of the strange things we've seen?
Atonement is a journey, one that expands past our time on this earth. It will at least allow us to take the first step toward righting our own sins.
Our sins, huh?
Hold on! I only ever done good luck rituals and harmless little blessing. This is different! Grandma, this is real. I don't know if I can do this.
Calm yourself. A ritual has meaning in its very act. It is the God's way of preparing us for the true test. You are a pure child, and combined with your will, that will give the ritual power. It will work! It must!
Why me?
Because you are not corrupted by it. Only you can do it. You can bring your mother peace. Please, Mai.
Please, Mai. You have to try. I know you think it's crazy, but this mask has caused a lot of people to suffer. It doesn't matter if you believe us. Just do it knowing that it will help me and your grandma move on. You haven't seen what we've seen, so I don't blame you for being skeptical, but you can believe in helping us, right?
I just want this all to end.
Me too. Every day it's been harder to keep things straight. And I think this mask is partly to blame. It's silly. I'm not religious, never have been. But I want this all to stop, to become normal again. I want to believe that it will work, and I want to believe in you. So please, I'm begging you to try.
Okay.
Thank you, Mai.
Mai, are you ready?
Hold on. I need to get some water because my voice has been strained by all the yelling and the demonic voices and all of that. I need to get more water because I got a little something in my throat. Be right back. Won't take long. I took the opportunity to also empty my dehumidifier. Hailing my hydrate feels good. All right, I think I'm ready. If I feel hungry again, I got cookies on the standby. double chocolate, which is a chocolate cookie with white chocolate chips. So double chocolate.
I just need a moment to prepare.
What if we're wrong?
What do you mean?
What if the mask isn't the problem? What if we're making it worse? An old man told me that the mask didn't create the shadows, it only opens your vision to them. So are we doing the right thing? What if we're missing something?
Are you losing your resolve?
No, it's just Tanaka, the man who died, the one I was searching for. He always said that a what if isn't good enough for a detective. I guess old habits die hard, and there's still so much I don't understand.
And you never will. It's a matter of fate, child. ...
Okay, I'm ready.
Emiko, please forgive me for leading you to those people and for what happened to you. I tried to save you. I tried. I pray you find peace.
Grandma, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Now, Mai is holding the mask in one hand and she's using her purifying stick on the other with the paper, like it's like a Shinto shrine exorcism. She's doing the same thing you would see Sailor Mars do when she was a shrine maiden too. As the ritual continued, I felt an overwhelming darkness. Now the mask beginning to shine. It shined a bright white and purple pink light. Like the ritual is working.
Like something had been ripped out of me that I would never find again. At that moment, the whispers of the mask turned into desperate, pleading screams. I closed my eyes and hugged myself like a child, utterly engulfed in fear.
Yeah, now I close my eyes and I see the mask. Everything is static. Now the mask breaks.
Then there was silence. When I opened my eyes, the mask was split in two. I knew in that moment that Kazuki was dead and had been all along. We all left the shrine in silence. I never returned. Nothing was quite right after that day. Reina's presence was gone, but I started to feel other things. The shadow began to take on new, fearful shape.
Now everything is static and we see a view of the city, I think.
Tokyo began to change. Crime shot up and the murder rate peaked at an all-time high that year.
So all the evil that was within the mask was set loose. Just like in Ghostbusters! We opened the vault! We opened the vault!
The police were so swamped with the wave of violence that they reinstated me as a homicide detective. The investigation into me was dropped entirely.
What a turn of event! Oh my god, it's like it never happened!
I quit within 6 months, just didn't have the stomach for it anymore, and after what happened to Kazuki, I could never focus.
Aww.
What if the ritual was a mistake? What if everything that happened since then was all my fault? Sometimes I wake up at night wondering if the world of the dark was the truth and my life now is a dream, an after image from being exposed to a bright flash. I don't go up much these days. I can't bear to face the real world. The end of the mask! I got a silver trophy! Tokyo Dark Remembrance! Credits! That was it! In 2 hours! I was so close at the ending, I didn't know that.
Aunties. Mabius. This is all the other studio that collaborated. The publishers and the developer production teams. Oh my god! Directed, written, and created by John R.M. Williams. Produced and translated by Maho Williams. English language co-writer Chris Krubeck. Ruby songs vocal by Renyata Ayami, cast by Sayaka Ohara, Walk Cycles. English editor Samantha Langhorn. Alright, what do I think about the game? It was nice. There are a lot of startling sting and jump scares, like cheap jump scares. And I like the fact that you have to own up to your decision, like you cannot go back. But at some points, like I feel like it was very the path was straight, like you cannot like go walk around, like you cannot wander into spots that there are nothing. The game is pretty straightforward, even though like you choose a path, like you go there or you go there. Once you're on that path, it's like to point A to B to C, and then the other path to D to E to F, and then all that converge. Like I chose to go to Kamakura first and then to Kabukicho second. I couldn't have gone the other way around. That would have bring me back to Kamakura anyway. Somehow I felt if I had chosen the other way, I would have gone less left and right. But somehow I didn't feel like my stats were very threatened. Like I didn't feel like having stat give a change. Oh, here's the collector. Oh, I need my mask. Oh yeah, here it is. Maybe this is not the end. Maybe I have to replay it another time. Oh wait. Oh yeah, I remember. The reason I put the mask on because he was talking through a window. Now he doesn't have that. So yeah, the collector. Interesting. Most interesting. And this is the ghost, the historian Yasuhisa.
You're nothing but a crow feeding on the carrion that time leaves in his wake.
Both of them are static. Are they both ghosts? Yes, they are. Forgive me for not being an impartial spectator of human suffering. The woman had her own desires. I only give her a little push. But the result, this cannot be. Not right at all. The mask gone from this world. I won't accept it.
Why not?
What do you care?
Shall I explain the reason it bothers you so? Because you gain nothing from this truth. But make no mistake, it is a truth. Another possibility. Time is not a single thread, but a complex tapestry, pushed and formed into a picture by the forces of fate and chance. The different threads present a myriad of truths, but all are an aspect of the same visage nonetheless.
A myriad? Interesting. I would have thought one so interested in history would adhere to a single truth.
On the contrary, if history had taught me anything, it is that there is no one truth. The deeper one gazes, the more complex it becomes.
Yes, all are truth, all granted side into the same puzzle. You're right, my old friend. Time is a spiral. Observe it long enough, and we may yet learn something.
No! She is not your plaything.
It is not your decision.
There is only one way this can end. Only one way for the world to remain intact and stop the thing that's coming. It must be protected. The role must be performed.
Stubborn. So stubborn. Allow me to ask you a question.
I believe I know it already. You've asked it before.
Indulge me. I ask her the same thing. If the dancing puppet looks up and sees its string, does it remain a puppet? What of fate and chance, then?
I answer your riddle with one of my own. You see the storm clouds approaching, and although you can take shelter and alter your course, does the storm not come regardless?
Ha! No fun. You never tolerated my philosophical side.
Nor you me when I tell you all things are.
I suppose that's because we are one and the same. But what of her?
All we can do is watch. But eventually she will end up there. There is only one path which will hold the world together.